Et bonsoir tout le monde, on se retrouve pour la suite de Deponia, la deuxième partie, enfin le deuxième jeu. Chaos on Deponia, donc la suite. Premier opus. Et on va commencer tout de suite. Hein.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in Part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played Part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. A little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me, and left-click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
No prompting!
Et coucou Yayan, comment ça va? Ça va nickel? Ben nous aussi, hein. Écoute. Là on est en train de faire le deuxième Deponia de la série, donc. Bah ça s'appelle intro, hein, ça sert à rien.
Tacticiel, ouais.
Tant qu'à faire.
On sait cliquer avec une souris.
Oui.
They came out of nowhere. With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world. But they had failed to reckon with the One. He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus. Dun, 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 dun. Bop, bop, bop.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da 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 dun 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 dum.
You're being pathetic again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to the lampshades rim borders on anodon's gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's cracks growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices and gosh, now I have to start all over again. Huzzah all over again.
Trash. Trash. And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't know, really.
Donc on
Something
a
doesn't seem right about that
un nouveau
boy.
perso hein, qu'on
But
connaissait pas avant.
Grandma Utz,
La grand-
whatever are you
La
talking
grand-mère.
about?
Un peu rabat-joie, hein, la vieille.
Ouais.
C'est un clodo crasseux. Le Rufus.
C'est vrai qu'il a un
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
sacré look.
I trust him completely.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Sans que l'oiseau il a morflé.
Il se fait empaler. Ah, sauve-le, hein.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Non, c'est une brute.
Il est délicat, je trouve, comme garçon.
Brutal? Never.
Du coup, la porte des chiottes, elle est en verre?
Ouais, je sais pas en quoi elle est faite.
Pas
mais-
vu le bruit que ça a fait.
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
Moi, je sauverais bien l'oiseau, mais bon. Je sais pas comment on fait. On peut pas le sauver.
Il se noie maintenant. C'est quoi l'objet que t'as ramassé dans la malle?
Did he
À part le
even
marteau.
wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
Un truc,
That's
un
good.
générateur
I
électrique.
have a very limited
Ah.
supply of water.
Attends, passons là pour l'instant, je regarde un peu. Ah, c'est le broyeur ça.
Je mettrai pas la main.
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
Ah, d'accord, je savais pas qu'il allait repasser comme ça par le haut.
Ouais, en fait, tu le sauves pas, tu l'enfonces. C'est horrible.
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Ah, mais c'est
Absolutely.
immonde.
Good.
Oh, le
Good.
pauvre.
I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month.
Pauvre canari.
Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily.
Dégueulasse.
After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Il a peur du
Oh,
piou-piou?
Grandma Utz.
J'ai
As
pas
if
vu là.
that would be at all necessary.
C'est un manège?
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer.
Un massacre.
How much damage could
Ah,
he
tu m'en as
possibly
choisi, fous
do?
le bordel.
Can a person really change so much?
It's very simple. Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
C'est un mauvais jeu de mots.
Refus, il fait que des conneries, hein. Dès le début du jeu, déjà, ça commence.
C'est carnage. Ah, il veut pas que tu le prennes.
You almost have me convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma, you worry about the silliest things.
Oh là là.
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Non, t'inquiète.
Promise.
C'est devenu une nugget.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Est-ce que des plumes?
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Non, c'est pas comme s'il y avait le feu.
Tout va bien.
Ils ont pas percuté qu'il y avait le feu. Ah, ça y est.
By the
Some
way,
odor.
what's that funky smell?
Oui, sniff.
Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You
Thank
almost
you.
set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what?
Madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one in a spectacular chain reaction. This will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers. Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc,
Encore un
that's not a
massacre,
good place
hein,
for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Darn it, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Putain, ils veulent décapiter le vieux.
Quelle idée aussi.
And whoop! Oof! Perfect body control, as always. Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of there. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it? That tickles.
Pourquoi il s'est mis dans la manche?
Je sais pas, c'est tombé là-dedans.
Ah, je me disais. Ah.
With the right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air intake of the bellows. Easy and totally realistic. If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite the gas. And then, there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction, whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc!
Ce qu'il a pris dans la gueule.
Oh, le pauvre quand même. Oh. Je sens comme décollage.
Là, c'est comme ça qu'elle arrive à la lame. D'ailleurs, il aurait pu défoncer Gaulle comme ça.
Mais oui, vraiment.
Oh, elle a tout tranché.
Qu'est-ce qu'il branle?
Avec là. Ouais, c'est comme ça.
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited.
I have come to save my planet.
Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius. Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it.
That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic.
The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in.
But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal?
There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall.
No! No, this isn't right!
Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
I won't let that underhanded traitor take Goal to Elysium.
Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
That looks like an ejector seat. Huh, there's still dust on the label. A shrink ray. That's even better than an ejector seat. Wait. That's my... I'm what's best for Goal.
No, don't!
Ha! Nothing.
Why? I wonder if...
Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot!
Quel couillon.
Goal!
Il les fera toujours tomber. Hein.
You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow!
Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you!
Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here?
I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there!
Where do you think you're going?
I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus.
Cletus! No!
Cletus!
Ah!
Oh dear, what have I done?
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on
All the others. I know. What is that noise?
Il tombe toujours sur les autres.
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were Goal, the next we could expect... Rufus?
Rufus.
Ouch.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff. Acknowledged, Chief Blaster. Anything else? Are there no new instructions? We could start the countdown now. I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet. I see, Bailiff. Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him. But as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand? Yes, I do, Bailey. Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings, so get out! Out, I say! Yes, sir. Where the devil is Cletus?
Comme ça, ils ont pas besoin de le chercher.
Oh, ça y est, il arrive à destination.
Only the most epic tales feature cruel depictions of saw blades crushed into cable boat walls. The attempt, though a blunt stunt, affected goals and planned, which surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sum, the best was yet to come. For the end of part one seemed a little too coarse, and to a man we'll send him to attend a second chance for a decent happy ending, a grand fling with dancing and booze and so forth.
Huzzah with booze and so forth.
Oh, I think I ought to fire my chiropractor. Doc? Huh, we seem to have docked. But where is everybody? Huh, a note from Bozo, that old pirate. Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took Gold to his office. Huh, finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well, yada yada yada, blood from her ears, blah blah blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising.
Il est pas choqué, tu sais.
Something else.
Normal.
Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help. Why can't they ever manage without me? I would love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia. Ugh, slimy.
Ah, ça Deponia, il récupère
That is
tout, hein.
disgusting.
Pas dégueulasse.
No, I've had it. I simply do not belong here. Wait! What's this? Hey, that's my old anchovy bait. It's still good.
Dégueulasse. Ah, elle a récupéré la... Ok, l'anchois.
Arrête, depuis être très frais l'anchois.
Ouais. Mais t'es que...
The floating black market is in the middle of the rust-red sea, far from the cruiser routes of the Orgonaut.
Oula Lalo, comment está? Comment ça Lalo?
Oula la casa.
Far from that's good.
Ok. Il n'y a rien d'autre à voir là pour là. De loin non. Bah nous ça va nickel hein. Nickel nickel.
Nothing beats a fresh breeze from the sea. The smell of freedom and adventure. And tar, toxic chemicals. And Tony's mother? Shh!
You're scaring the fish.
La mère de Tony.
Ouais, c'est la mère de Tony de ce poisson.
But this native presents a welcome opportunity to make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic skills. Me, Rufus, where I find lab belong to Doc.
Are you talking to me, ape man? We put maps up for people like you.
Ah, you mean heroes passing through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Si on préfère tout parler.
Hey, just so you know it, I have an excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it a contemptuous glance.
Regarde méprisant.
Doc's office is in the industrial park. But where's the tavern? Ah well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first then.
Il s'embrouille avec tout le monde hein, quand même.
C'est impressionnant.
Rufus.
Le Mélodie.
Ah
Elle est
oui.
sur Switch. Les autres non, ça m'aurait étonné.
Ah ouais, Kingdom Hearts sur Switch, ouais, Melody of...
Ouais, Melody of Memories.
Yes, yes Lolo.
Et ce musical.
Ah ici. Je vois ce que c'est.
Ah ici c'est Assassin dans les Wix.
First, can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself. First, I have to help Doc get gold. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit. I can look around the town later. First, I have to help Doc. Can't have the old.
Ah tu peux te...
Ah, te TP comme ça.
Tu peux te TP.
First, I can't have the old.
Non, zone industrielle du coup.
Ouais.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Je savais pas qu'on pouvait se téléporter comme ça.
According to the delivery note, the crate contains a replacement airbag for the canal gondolas. I'll show him who the superior species is around here. What a cute little doggy you are.
I beg your pardon? My name is Cleverbite. I'm an autonomous, cybernetically highly developed service unit, programmed to perform complex security tasks.
Cleverbite. Oh, such an amusing name for a robo-dog.
I will not suffer such indignities. Through the neuronal connection of computer circuits with organic cerebral matter, I am capable of processing more than 3,000 floating point operations per second.
Can you sit up and beg?
Perhaps not, but I could sit up and grab something until you beg me to let go.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty sure that your bark
Un
is
cyberbat.
worse than your bite.
Bot
Do you
bot.
hear me barking
Cyberbâtard.
I don't know. All I can hear is...
On en a un aussi.
Putain, j'allais le dire.
Le bat
I'll
bat.
ask Doc to
Oh no,
make you a
bot, bot.
cyber
C'est
muzzle.
To do
Batman.
that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic.
Superior.
Let me show you who is superior here. Down.
I am not sure I have comprehended your intention.
That's because you're only a silly dog.
It might help if you could talk in complete sentences.
Who's a good robot dog?
I need to think about that one. Your mother, perhaps?
What? Oh, you rotten!
C'est ce qu'il a dit, votre mère. Ça c'est là.
Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
let me through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that. If I let you through, my designation as a watchdog would be completely compromised.
And if you don't, you'll be completely compressed. I think you're forgetting who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
Comment il se fout de ta gueule?
Bon, le rire, les cheveux.
Stupid.
What? How?
White, of all things. The wet blanket among colors. Who needs something like that? You can feel it when the electricity flows. There's a guard dog. Here's a stick. This task under-challenges my combination skills. I'll just trash the stupid mutt.
Le bâton pour le tartare.
Elle aime bien les bâtons.
J'aime beaucoup les bâtons, les tartares. T'as pas essayé de le lancer?
Non, mais parce que je savais pas que ça ressortait là.
Ah.
Je croyais qu'on venait de là du...
Ah, du côté.
Voilà.
Tu veux dire un tata ça aime les bâtons? Faut lui lancer le bâton. Faut lui tendre le bâton.
Hey, look what I've got! And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick, or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
Va chercher.
No. You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy!
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't you go get it yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even let you pass.
Oh, comment il te traite?
Du coup, je vais le chercher. Ça me fait plaisir.
Go on! I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, what do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, il est vraiment
Oh
con.
putain, fais ça.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you? I can't take it anymore.
Je vais me laisser passer maintenant que t'as bien rigolé.
Will you please let me in?
That sounds better already, but I didn't quite get the third word you said.
Please.
Talk directly into the audio interface.
If you insist. Please.
Ça manque de respect.
Oh, please, stop! You're overloading my circuits!
Ah, le rire.
C'est puissant.
Bon, bah, te laisse pas passer. Hein.
Stupid.
What?
Toi, tu essaies de faire autre chose.
Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock. What the shock. I mean, what the shock. Oh, whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock. Shock. Because of the electric shock and so on. Oh, come on, Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
Il se considère comme homme d'esprit. Hein.
Now he's in for a nasty shock.
Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Oh Bon circuit, hein.
Il pense à la défoncer le chien. Bah voilà, on est passé. C'est ce qu'il fallait pas faire.
Ok.
Does it have juice?
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
It's time for another brilliant maneuver, plus or minus 10 minutes. It's time for another plus or minus. Not necessary. I've got all the time I need. Hey, Doc.
Rufus. At last. Goal really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll, go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There's only one problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The ascension codes.
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these cartridges are hard to obtain?
Not really. This is the floating black market after all. There's nothing you can't get here. And brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges in the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus.
All right. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
It's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good cartridges. The cheap ones are bound to cause problems.
Oh, it's your money. She's almost always unconscious when we run into each other. I wonder if there's a connection. Ah, nonsense. I wonder if he can do it. Shit, not without my help, that much is certain. A tinkerer's best friend. The carelessness of fellow tinkerers who leave their tools lying around.
Hey, you.
Who? Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
Il est vraiment con, hein.
Oh là là. Bon, ça, il y en a un monitoring sur le toit.
Ouais, j'ai vu.
We've been watching you. We know what you're planning.
Oh yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there. It mustn't fall into the wrong hand.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something
Something unspeakable.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've got to go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
Then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
Ok.
What was that all about?
C'est marrant.
Ok, si je peux avoir une meilleure vue.
And who have we here? Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We're talking about the secret ascension codes.
The Ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait, let me rephrase that.
Il est con.
Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch!
Il se prend des
Ow!
pastèques.
Oof! Ow! Oh!
He hasn't got the money.
I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks.
So what do we do now?
We'd better report this to Donna.
Oh! Oh! Lots of friendly people here.
Il y a plein de gens sympas.
Maybe I should tone it down a bit.
Effectivement.
T'as vu le goéland là? C'est un goéland ça.
Il est où?
Ah tu vois, il s'est pris du papier sur la tronche. Je sais pas s'il revient. Il doit repop je pense.
Oh, sûrement.
What do I do first? Save the world? Repair my girlfriend's brain damage? No, I know. I'll look at this bucket. Haha, sweet. What was it I didn't want to do again with jars full of hooks? I'm sure I'll remember it eventually. What was it? Oh, stick my hand! Ow!
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Chapomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of
Il a fermé
cartridges.
dedans, non?
Of course,
Ouais, le père
we
bien content.
currently offer
Un
two
pété un câble.
different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
A lollipop?
So which brand do you prefer?
Tellement couillon, il va prendre celles qui sont pourries. Qu'est-ce que tu dis? Parce que Refus, lui, il fait toujours des choix à la con. Hein.
Et il précise pas aussi.
Donc à dire on sait qu'il faut de la bonne qualité. Hein. Truc expert, machin.
C'est ça. Mais est-ce qu'on veut pas une sucette aussi?
Est-ce qu'on veut pas une sucette? Puis en plus, on a toujours...
Oh bon, c'est vidu.
Ah ouais, bah du coup, il prend la sucette, ça abrutit.
Of course. Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Oh là là, qui est con. On dit une brûle ou une opération?
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known.
Putain, on dirait son ex.
Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I
Oh
set
putain,
eyes
même
on
Good-looking
même
guy
l'expression,
in the
tout.
snappy overcoat.
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe. Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Guess who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over.
On aurait dit son ex, hein, sa manière de parler.
Ouais, I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
De rien.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we'd used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
Là, c'est parce qu'on
So
a donné une
the
bonne
woman
gamme.
who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of gold?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to go.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and
I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
no. Yes. Something like that, but
Just like a remote.
just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Gold and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right, here we go. I wonder if he can do it. Shit, not without my help, that much is certain. Hello again.
Ah, Rufus, how are you getting on?
We really have to put Goal back together again.
I'm working on it. Simply persuade her to undergo the surgery. That is, all 3 versions of her. Use the remote to switch between cartridges. Once you have convinced all 3, send them to my lab. I'll see to the rest.
What went wrong?
Looks like Gilligan actually palmed off the wrong cartridges on you.
Oh, what a scoundrel!
Goal's mind is now distributed over 3 cartridges. Each cartridge contains different...
Well, it's no big deal. If you know one side of her, you know them all.
Not really.
So, which one is the real goal?
Every one of them. And none of them.
I see. Just like breeding mimicry wombats.
What? No. Each of the 3 goals represents one side of the real goal, but the whole is more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, just like the wombats. Those critters breed like crazy if you don't watch out.
What? No. Never mind. Let's just say we need all 3 goals to cooperate. I cannot put them back together without their consent.
Hey, you don't have to tell me. I almost lost a finger once that way. These horrid little beasts. How does switching the cartridge work again?
Use the remote when you're close to her. Now, depending on which cartridge is currently in the remote, a new mind will then be loaded to the cartridge in her implant. And the mind that was in her brain prior to that will be buffered in the ether and then saved to the cartridge in the remote.
Cool.
Pew-pew!
Okay. Usually at this point, people ask me whether it isn't dangerous.
So the others are all wimps, unlike me.
I'm just saying, the risk of lasting brain damage and all that.
Quite the opposite. I'm way cool. Super cool Sheriff Rufus with his deadly remote of permanent brain damage. Pachoo! Pachoo!
Mais vraiment con.
Nice office.
Gee, thanks, Rufus.
Now, I would have furnished it a bit differently, but it's still not bad.
Yes, I know. The shielding of the generator resonates rather awkwardly with the induction field of the magnetic solenoid coil in the main capacitor. But what would you do if you had oscillation frequencies of 6 gigahertz and more with a constant 30 Teslas?
Oh, yeah, let me see. I would move the generator a little more to the left.
But with this kind of field intensity, wouldn't that be too dangerous? I would hate to accidentally create a neutron star in my office.
Yeah, well...
You know what we're talking about, don't you?
Of course I know. And I still say, more to the left.
If you think so, have you noticed anything else?
What's the freezer for?
That's where I keep the spare brains for my operations. And my lunchbox, of course. But right now, it's
Il
empty.
conserve le
Plenty
cerveau
of
avec sa
ice,
boîte à
no
repas. lui.
brains, and nothing to eat? Sounds like a fashion show to me. Can I borrow some tools from you?
Go ahead, help yourself. All I need to do now is make a few fine adjustments. For that, I just need a hammer and some chewing gum.
Yeah, sounds good. What's that funny apparatus in the lock next door?
Don't you mess with that, kid. It is part of an experiment designed to revive dead brain tissue by means of well-aimed electrical impulses. But there are a few obnoxious side effects that so far I haven't been able to remedy.
What kind of side effects?
The electrical field is so strong that space will fold around the generator, and the resulting creases are really hard to iron out.
My office was cooler and bigger.
Mais il dit tout ça pour lui dire que son bureau était plus sympa. Il dit qu'il a un
Not
chouette
only
bureau,
bigger,
mais
there were
finalement...
also more blinky things.
C'est pour ça. Hein.
And it also had more of those things next to the door.
Light switches?
Precisely.
Les chouettes bureaux. Hein.
I'll be off then.
Quiet.
Il aime bien rendre dingue en fait, j'ai remarqué.
Il est tourné en rond, hein. Dialogue de sourd, ou alors il est très cool.
Caution is required. The colorful ones like to bite back. Oh man, that was a lousy Easter. What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Il est pas mignon, le crabe.
Oh, encore des crabos.
Stuff that some stranger has already had in their urine. What a weirdo. Couldn't he find a decent job?
On dirait
Le barde, là.
Le chanteur, ouais, le barde.
What a weird. Couldn't he find a decent...
C'est lui, hein.
La même tête.
Yoo-hoo!
Youhou! C'est comme ça que tu dis bonjour, toi.
Prego. Elle parle italien.
What is that sheet music?
La musica si fa volare. Dice una canzone molto romantica. La 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 la.
C'est une chanson très romantique, ok.
Calzone.
Non, pas calzone.
Can't you sing something else for a change?
Con piacere, ma sfortunatamente, but it's too bad. I have just uno singolo spartito, only one musical sheet, comprende?
Some of it. Do you really have to keep rowing through the canals and singing?
Cantare, ma sì, I needed to drive off the... How do you say?
Ça a passé le cul tout à l'heure avec lui.
Ah, well, now that makes sense.
Vraiment, le rêve d'avoir plein de cul à faire. Coucou!
Cool gondola.
Ouais.
Sì, Mr. Gabriel molto confortable con tutto extra speciale.
With all the
Plusieurs fois qu'il passe, en
extras?
plus.
What extras?
Airbag.
I don't mean to worry you, but the Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
No apprensione, tanto fare. Con una bella canzone on your lips. All is gonna be bene in the end.
Nothing's gonna be bene. The whole planet is gonna go kablooey.
So I will sing Pinalora. La 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 la.
Oh là là.
Oh là là, quelle
I
belle
hope
voix.
they hurry up with their explosion.
Mais le barde il chante mieux quand même.
C'est son cousin par alliance de la tante du cousin de l'oncle.
Ça veut dire quoi? Arrive d'archi.
A music stand. Uh-oh, that spells trouble.
Oh, hey.
Est-ce que tu m'entends?
This isn't a trash burning engine.
Comme son déchet, ok. Et il y a un bar.
Oh!
Là, il y a nos copains. Il y a Nod. Il s'appelle Nod, ok.
Ouais, de l'autre, il est où?
Je sais pas. Il y a Bozo.
Au-dessus, c'est pas celui qui te disait, ouais, abat l'organon, je sais pas quoi.
Is that supposed
No.
to be a razorfish?
Yeah.
To me, it looks more like a sword.
Poisson rasoir.
Tu peux pas le prendre pour essayer de planter des gens dans le bar?
Ça, c'est une idée.
What an ugly bird. Don't they have any face checks around here?
Putain, vas-y.
May I bother
T'as
you?
vu ta gueule?
Then I'll have to do it without your consent.
Je peux pas tous avoir une gueule de trident. Oh, c'était gentil ce
Didn't
que
we
je viens de dire.
meet in front of Doc's
quoi?
Je
workshop?
peux pas tous avoir une gueule de
You must
trident.
be mistaken.
No, no. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the Organon?
Death to the Organon! I mean, death to the Organon! Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. Someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
Why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense. So you're a professional rock, paper, scissors player?
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my forte. I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep. But my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper. But my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of
Je
my
les ai
arm.
amenés.
Let me have a look.
Attends, je regarde s'ils sont là.
There they are.
Alors.
Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
Il faut une main réglementaire, d'accord.
Ok, donc bon. C'est-à-dire qu'il faut que je m'ampute la main et j'en mette une autre.
I'll be off then.
See you around.
Ils sont tous barjots ici ou quoi? C'est d'avoir respiré la pollution. Hein. Le CO2.
That's one of the guys I beat up outside the city gate. I'll have to be careful. Excuse me?
What do you want?
Je crois qu'on m'avait tabassé récemment.
Ouais.
I think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool.
Vous êtes sûr de toujours être comme ça, en arrière moi?
Say, where's your pal?
Wink? He's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
My mama. Mama.
Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
C'est bon à savoir.
Petite compétition. On va
I'll
aller
get
chercher.
back to you.
Whatever.
I hope there's also something useful in there.
Ça a pas l'air de bien marcher, hein, ce truc-là.
Espèce de jukebox de Wish. Oh, il crache dans la pente de bière pour laver
Bah
l'eau.
oui, bah y a rien de mieux pour nettoyer.
Oh.
Despite my
C'est
mighty
dégueulasse.
strength, I'm not gonna get anywhere without tools. The flap is screwed down.
Bravo, Genius. Mais je crois que tu as ton avis sur ton inventaire.
Ok.
Il y a un an, ça passe partout.
Ah, c'est lui qui joue, c'est une injuste.
So that's how it works. Hi ho, hi ho.
Are you
Oh, la
in
ref.
trouble?
Oh, come on. Sing along. Hey deedle deedle do.
Man, are you lucky I don't hit the handicap.
Que je prends pas les handicapés. Oh, ça manque de respect.
Ah, mais il change pas la musique, hein. S'en fout.
Il change la partition, mais... On a l'air con comme ça.
C'est exactement la même chose.
Ah oui.
carrément.
Je suis très con.
C'est toutes les mêmes en fait.
Là, il y a ton pote Bozo.
The ambience is perfect. I'll have the 3 goals wrapped around my finger in no time.
N'importe quoi.
Hey, leave the candle alone. It's the only thing that provides light in here when the generator goes on the fritz.
Terrific first mate I've got there. I have to do all the work, and he sits there guzzling grog.
First mate, what are you talking about? I'm just giving you passage on my trawler, for which, by the way, you still haven't paid.
Oh yeah, good old Bozo, always mumbling some ancient sailor's curses. Hello, Bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I am not a pirate. I'm only a junk dealer with my own trawler.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a parrot, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Certainly.
Then what are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Wait a minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now. Oh, don't tell me I slept through the entire passage.
Like a platypus, only you mumbled in your sleep.
I was dreaming of my next big adventure.
Would that have anything to do with ballet, sweet cheeks?
Something went wrong with the surgery.
You think so? She looks healthy to me.
Well, physically, she's in great shape. Like this. Boom, chaka chaka, boom, yeah! But mentally, it's more like... Cuckoo! Understand?
Il est complètement ravagé. Hein.
Il y a une araignée. Non, il a pas une araignée, il a une nuit au plafond.
Her mind has been split into 3 parts. Now, I have to persuade all 3 of them to come back to the lab for another round of surgery.
Your girlfriend now exists in triplicate? Don't stretch yourself too thin. Handling one woman's hard enough. But 3 at a time?
I'll manage somehow. How's the grog around here?
This is peppermint tea.
Yeah, right. Tell me another one. Pirates drink grog. Everybody knows that.
But I'm not. Listen, I talked to Doc. He says your skewed perception may be an indication of a serious head injury.
And the scar next to your eye may be an indication of an exciting sea battle. Harr!
Seriously. Did you ever fall on your head? I mean, between the 2 times since we've met.
Anchors away! Hoist the sails! Avast ye landlubbers! Yo ho 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 ho!
Oh, well, none of my business. Just as long as you don't forget to pay me for the passage.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum! Arr. See you later.
Don't get lost.
She's got style. She's right for me. Oh, locked. All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous. You are eloquent and witty. Very handsome. And your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression.
Romantique, allez.
Here it comes. Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now, to come up with the best possible line.
Elle va craquer.
Baby, quoi de neuf? Oh là là, jolie fille.
Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then... Here I go.
Ah, j'ai pécho.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Il était fou, ouais. Il s'est parlé quand même.
Et c'est pareil aux gonzesses, tu vois.
Ils sont pas un peu fâchés contre moi.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Hey, baby.
There he goes again.
Est-ce qu'une jolie fille comme toi, dans un endroit pareil?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Good question. What am I doing here? Oh, I remember. You dropped me from the escape pod.
Saved you, dropped you. Doesn't all that depend on the point of view?
Only if you're a short-sighted idiot.
Luckily, that's easy to verify. Hey, Bozo, did I rescue Goal?
No idea. I gave up trying to understand what you were doing a long time ago.
Super le pote, hein.
You see?
Le
Bozo
soutien.
thinks I'm cool
C'est
too.
moral.
We're actually not all that different. Neither of us belongs on this planet.
That's right. I belong on Elysium, and you belong in
C'est
solitary
Elysium.
confinement.
No. What I meant was we belong together. We are soulmates, so to speak.
I have no idea where you get that notion. I am sophisticated. I am educated.
Check, check.
I haven't got any communicable diseases.
But I still maintain that we're very similar.
Just
peu
don't
dégueulasse.
come too close to me, will you?
Il t'approchait trop de moi.
Did it
parle de
hurt
quelle
when you
maladie?
fell from heaven?
It did indeed.
Oh, right. Yes, I can imagine.
Tes beaux yeux, gamine.
Gamine.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Why? Do you have a sty or something?
Now that you mention it, I've actually got a little eye infection.
Ah,
Oh, keep your distance, okay?
il te balance ça comme ça.
I give up.
C'est parler
I'm
aux femmes, hein.
afraid I already know you better than that.
Premier encart. Bon, alors j'ai une conjonctivite,
So,
j'ai de l'herpès
this
ou
is
j'ai
where
des
you've been
morpions.
hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Camel drool, what else?
Camel drool.
No, wait, the camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bathed your filthy
Ah,
nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah! Here they are.
C'est dégueulasse.
Ouais.
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ooh, yuck! It's growing
Ah.
hair. I bet
no.
this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare
Putain, c'est
lab.
dégueulasse.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza virus.
Ah.
C'est comme ça qu'est apparu le Covid en fait.
Ah, il l'a pris,
Ouais.
t'as vu?
Bah, je rappelle qu'il a pris des poids de wasabi. sur le canapé.
Dégueulasse.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the three bears?
Il a 3 ours.
It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears. And that your mind was, split 3 ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything. What do I have to do to make you come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right, let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next? Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Ah, direct,
Dinner
quand on parle de
first.
bouffe,
You
hein.
can go looking for
Mais on n'a
my
pas dit quoi.
gallantry
Comment?
later.
Quel type de
Which
bouffe?
Ça va pas
restaurants
toujours
do
les
you
gens la
have
bouffe.
in mind?
C'est périmé, ça se trouve. Hein.
A restaurant? I was thinking of, an extra serving of peanuts.
Indurable de
They're free,
cacahuètes.
aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Ah, great.
Ah.
Oh, it sounded too good to be true. Just forget it.
Sur ce.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll stay away.
What a woman. Hi.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Gulliver's Gully. I'm Gulliver. If you need to use the bathroom, let me know. And I'll give you the key, the flashlight, and the wolf repellent. We assume no liability for damages caused by the peanuts on the counter. So, what can I do for you?
Ah. Dégueulasse. T'as vu ce qu'il a dit?
See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
That must be Gulliver. He looks all right to me, but he's a lousy replacement for Lonzo. Hi.
Ah, are you finally gonna order something now?
Gulliver's Gully Doesn't sound terribly inviting.
My customers aren't used to being invited anywhere. Who would want to invite thieves and smugglers? Or people with infectious mouth diseases?
No.
Now,
Oh,
if you're
c'est
looking
dégueulasse.
for an inviting ambience, you'd better go uptown, kid.
I've got a few questions regarding your regulars.
Spit them out.
Je crois que lui, il a craché le morceau. Par contre, le texte, il dit je t'emmerde. Hein.
Il est sorti de sa zone de confort.
Encore. Ah ouais, là, il a pris ses aises. Hein.
Je m'envole, je m'envole, je m'envole.
Partir vraiment en couille, là. Bobo.
What kind of people usually hang out here?
Well, riffraff and rabble, you know, thieves, cutthroats, but the good kind.
Well, it's pretty empty at the moment.
Always is this time of day. Besides your people, only Nod is here now. He's with unorganized crime. I think he's here now because his brother Wink took over the first third of the preliminary 5 o'clock shift today. But as you can imagine, unorganized crime schedules are a little obscure. And then there's Garliff. He comes here to play.
So what does he play?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Seriously? Your dangerous rabble plays rock, paper, scissors?
It may not sound like a game for tough men, but the stakes are high. And they play with loaded fingers.
Don't you ever run into problems with the Organon? To me, it looks like everyone here is doing whatever they want.
That's right. The authorities leave us alone here. Portofisco is far away, and the magnetic train route runs along the
comme il nous
coast.
regarde
That's
avec
how the floating
désir.
black market was formed in the first place. We're always in places where the
C'est bien,
Organon
Gol.
doesn't look.
And if
Attends,
I
je vais
told
bien
you that it
autant le
won't stay
personnage.
that way for long?
Then I would tell you to go join Janosch and his resistance
regarde mes
windbags. Only an idiot would believe in that conspiracy crap.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Sure. He drops anchor here on a regular basis. I think he's got something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a thing going with that fury? I can hardly imagine how that would work out. Go on, tell me about Bozo's girlfriend again.
I think he's got something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a thing going with that fury? I can hardly imagine how that would work out. What can you tell me about unorganized crime?
I wouldn't mess with them if I were you. They're dangerous and unpredictable. If you want to know more, go ahead and ask Nod over there.
You mentioned an underground movement. What's up with that?
Well, calling it an underground movement might be somewhat exaggerated. Garliff and his friends, Janosch and Lebo, hold regular meetings in Janosch's mother's basement.
That's gotta be a joke.
It is. And the punchline is Janosch, their leader. He thinks he's some sort of freedom fighter.
That's it for now.
Yep, that was definitely enough.
It's pretty dark in here.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Most of my regulars aren't a pretty sight. But if you think this is dark, just wait until the generator breaks down again.
Does that happen often?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's the salty air. Almost the same effect as sugar in the tank. Odd, isn't it?
A drink, please.
Have you got any money?
Well,
I thought so.
Il a jamais de sous, lui. Hein.
Le mec, il a une tête
I
l'autre
mean,
bord.
just look at you.
Why does everybody always say that?
Come back
Non,
when you've
fauché,
got
lui, hein,
money.
il a que dalle.
Transients don't get a tab here.
Ah, j'aime bien, on va lui payer un verre, ça va être sympa.
A drink for the lady,
Pas
please.
d'argent.
No thanks. Even if I could bring myself to drink from these filthy glasses,
No comment.
I would never allow the likes of you to buy me a drink.
And what if I were the last man in existence?
What do you mean, were?
Bummer. What else is there to see in the floating black market?
Don't tell me you're a tourist. In that case, you'd better go uptown. Assuming they let you in. Downtown is reserved for smugglers, fences, gamblers, and pirates. For a special thrill, I recommend watching the platypus pataka in the market arena. However, fighting only takes place when two squabblers are going after each other.
Go on, tell me about those platypus fights again.
Platypus Bataka is a lethal contest, a fight for life and death.
Ah, les fameuses tenues
Platypus
qu'on avait vues.
Bataka. That
C'est de-
sounds
Ah
a little
oui,
bit
qu'ils soient
obscene.
habillés en...
Downright
Non, ornithorynque.
dirty, don't you think?
Yes, dirty.
Dirty.
That is not a good thing, Rufus. Quite the opposite. It's vulgar.
Dirty and vulgar.
Good grief.
Can't the jukebox play a different song for a change?
What do you mean? It plays a different song all the time.
Are you sure? It does sound pretty familiar, you know.
Leave my jukebox alone. Nothing but classics in the playlist. My favorite is the mating song of the junk crabs, but only when the door's closed. I have enough complaints about crab bites as it is.
N'importe quoi.
I need to use the bathroom.
Then you should sign this waiver first.
A waiver? I hereby confirm that I am not entitled to seek damages against Gulliver, Gulliver's Gully, or Splash Me Toilet Outfitters in the case of blah, 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 hair loss, chemical burns to the nasal mucous membranes, blah, 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 blah,
J'ai de l'envie.
spider bites, rat bites, wolf bites, blah, 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 leprosy, psoriasis, or any kind of curse inflicted by indigenous tribes? Who would sign this nonsense?
J'ai
Well,
comme
the owner of the drugstore,
l'envie de le
for one.
recouper, tu sais.
Is he suicidal?
No.
Ah ouais, il a signé, il a rien vu
Using
faire.
this bathroom is also a popular test of courage. I mean, popular with those who are named in the will. Garliff up there currently has a bet going on with his buddy, Lebo. But, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's still got plans.
Yeah, well, I have a plan too. I'm planning not to act like a coward. Hand me that pen.
You don't have to do this. You know that, right?
I've never done things I had to do.
Well then, good luck. When your urge to go becomes stronger than your sense of self-preservation, you can ask Garliff for the key.
I'll do that. See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
May I bother you?
Aren't you gonna do that anyway?
I'll be off then.
Je voulais voir s'il avait la clé. Des chiottes.
The cartridge fits. Now the remote just has to work. Thanks to my charm, the rest will be child's play.
Huh? What the? Where am I?
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This is still Gulliver's Gully, the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market, not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything okay?
Just give me some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot my brain.
One rust-red brain death coming right up.
Bah déjà les souriantes c'est déjà pas mal.
She's cool. She's right for...
You again. What do you want?
Hey,
c'est autre chose,
baby.
non?
Are you trying to hit on me? Save your breath, wimp.
Hey,
ouais.
you got me all wrong. I
Oh.
can wrap you around my pinky in my sleep.
C'est une boule de
better
fight.
beware, or I'll wrap something around your throat in your sleep.
See? I haven't even started, and you're already fantasizing about you and me in bed together. You're actually pretty cool. We're a fine match.
Dream on, wimp.
Your mouth is saying no, but your
Ah, c'est bien, il y a
eyes
plein,
are
plein de
saying
dialogues.
yes.
Would you like to hear what my fist is saying?
No, maybe not
Il a
right
de la
now.
répartie, hein.
Peut-être pas tout de suite, hein.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yes, damn it.
Yeah, right. Probably did, huh?
Here's looking at you, kid.
Who are you calling a kid, you pipsqueak?
Oh, yeah? Who are you calling a pipsqueak, you beanpole?
Oh, yeah? Who are you calling a beanpole, you rat?
Yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, who are you calling a rat? You...
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Bon, je crois que ça va
What's
mieux
a
entre eux.
nice girl like you
C'est l'amour
doing in a
cool.
place like this?
Right now, I'm trying not to fall asleep on account of your boring
J'aime bien parce qu'il
lines.
Let me know.
lui dit ça et il s'embrouille, puis après il lui dit
Yet
Il parle
another
gentiment.
dud. Try your macho bullshit on someone else.
Ah, would that make you jealous?
Get lost now.
Ah ouais.
I'll find a way to make you go all weak.
As weak as your head or as weak as your arms?
As weak as both together, baby. You have to come with me and see Doc.
I must? I don't think so.
But your health is at stake.
Don't worry, I'm feeling just great.
But if you don't come...
Then what? Will I get bruises? Will my shoulder be dislocated? Will I get a nosebleed?
No, not that. But
you will if you keep bothering me like that.
yeah, well, bother.
Pourquoi on le délire pas?
Rufus,
What?
a little friendly advice. Never provoke a woman with a temper. Believe me, I once knew a woman who...
You stay out of this.
You two do what you want then.
Where were we?
I think I was about to brain you with this bar stool.
Ah, yes, great. Then let's proceed.
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Yeah. We have to keep the organon from blowing up Deponia.
No worries. I'm going to take care of the organon myself.
Really? And just how are you planning to do that?
I'll just whoop their butts if they dare to cross me.
Damn! Why didn't I think of that? So, this is where you've been hanging out.
So what? Do I have to ask your leave every time I want to go somewhere?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Dream on, wimp. I don't even know myself how I got here. But since I'm here now anyway, I might as well explore my surroundings. And by surroundings, I mean this drink.
Hey, you can't do that.
Calm down. It's all on Rufus today.
But that was my lighter fluid.
Yeah, that's how it tasted. Hit me with another.
Ok.
Elle aime bien les sauces abriquées.
Hey, baby.
Are you trying to hit on me?
Hey. Off
As we...
Oh, le dialogue, il part vraiment cacahuète. Hein.
Wait here.
No threat.
Est-ce que je peux le dire
What do you...
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
So what? That goes for your birth as well.
No.
Do you hear me complaining?
Will you listen now? Your implant was damaged when...
Meh, you're boring me.
Please, go.
C'est puissant.
You must come with me.
Make me if you can. I'd love to see how you propose to do that, with no arms and all.
I do have arms.
Oh, those are arms? I thought you had dropped some spaghetti on your shirt.
Take a good look at them, because you won't see much of them when I spank your behind.
Rufus, I don't think that's a very bright idea.
If only I had a zloty for every time I've heard that sentence, then maybe I could finally afford the kneecap replacement that people keep telling me I need.
I just mean, you gotta be careful with temperamental ladies.
Or the steel plate to cover my skull fracture.
Are you even listening to me?
Or the tympanic membrane transplant.
I give up.
Wait here.
No threat.
Dis-moi si tu étais grande juste à côté.
What? How did I wind up here?
Most people ask that, but very few of them really want to hear the answer.
You're funny.
Non.
Elle est en mode
Voilà.
baby.
Ah, c'est comme ça qu'on l'aime.
Oh,
nous.
it's you! How nice!
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Have I? That's crazy. I can't even remember how I got here.
It doesn't really matter how you got here. What's more important, I know how you can leave here.
Oh, in a dirigible! Please, please tell me it's a dirigible!
No, not in a dirigible.
Oh.
Maybe later.
Yippee!
Mimi!
Hey, baby.
Are you talking to me?
Here's looking at you, kid.
Huh? Did one of your contact lenses slip? It's so dimly lit in here, I can't really see a thing.
Never mind. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Actually, it did.
Oh. Uh-huh. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
I'm naming the bugs on the counter. This is Ronnie, and this is Donnie, and this is Princess Lamefoot.
Why is Princess Lamefoot limping?
She's unhappy because she's feeling lonely. What are you doing?
Now Ronnie is Prince Lamefoot.
Oh, how cute! I didn't know you were an animal lover.
Yes. Yes, quite. I give up.
What are you giving up?
No, it doesn't matter.
Huh, okay.
Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Rufus. But I just finished eating all the chocolate chips from that little bowl on the counter.
Chocolate chips? Hey, we don't have any chocolate chips.
C'est de la merde.
And where the heck did all those moles go that I just
Oh non, c'est encore
It can't be gone. Nobody would steal such a
Ah, c'est
thing.
dégueu.
Ah,
Ça fait fort hein, pour celui-là.
ah, dans la face,
You
ouais.
have to come-
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No, you're not sick.
Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen. Ah.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is gonna be one of those days. Wait here, I'll be right back.
Yay!
Hello, bozo.
Rufus, what's up?
What were you gonna say earlier? Something about a very special boarding maneuver?
I don't know what you're getting at. Again.
Come on, you can't fool me. You pirates are all the same. A girl in every port and constantly on the lookout for new ports, right?
Not in the least. Although,
Ah, I knew it!
my Bambina lives here, in the floating black market. But I don't think that really counts. We were only together for 2 days.
And then she sent you packing?
And she held a pistol to my head for the entire time.
Actually, that should count. I do believe Spunky Goal likes me.
Spunky Goal?
Yeah, she's really something, you know? Looks like all of her temperament wound up on one cartridge.
Whoa. Then you better be careful. Believe me, I know that kind of woman. They can be quite tame and playful if you know how to handle them. But make one wrong move, say one wrong word, and out come their claws.
Do you think I should buy her a scratching post?
The only thing that helps is the right choice of words. It was the same with my Bambina. I only had to say the one all-important sentence, and the tigress turned into a docile kitten in one instant.
Oh yeah, then why aren't you still together?
Well, I got a little hoarse, and she made it to a rifle cabinet before I reached the door.
Oh. I do believe Baby Goal likes me.
Baby Goal?
Yeah. I mean, she's really sweet and all that. Unfortunately, she's also very gullible.
But then your path should be clear. Go to her and start talking.
I don't know. I do believe Lady Goal likes me.
Lady Goal?
Yes, she's definitely top-notch. One classy lady. She's got style. She's totally, constipated.
Sophisticated?
Yeah. I am really going to impress her with my gentlemanly manners.
Whoa. Don't you think you'd better have someone give you a few tips first? Go talk to Seagull. He lives uptown. If anyone can help you, it's him.
So, what are these mysterious words that will tame a temperamental woman?
Forget it, Rufus. Those words have caused enough pain already.
But surely your wounded heart must have healed by now.
This isn't just about my heart, Rufus. It's also about my shoulder, my leg, and my left lung.
Tell me more about your bambina.
Well, she's the most spirited woman I've ever met. She owns the weapon shop in Little Venice. She's got a killer personality, although she's never been convicted. It's been a while since I lost my heart to her. Good thing Doc happened to have a donor heart handy.
I think you should pay a visit to your bambina.
What? No way. Forget it.
Oh, come on. She sounds really hot.
Yeah, so hot she could burn out your throat. And she would, too.
What are you, a pirate? Or some kind of pie pan?
For the umpteenth time, I'm not a pirate. And I'm also not interested in having you entangle me in all kinds of weird adventures. I like my life just fine, the way it used to be, before I met you. Peace and quiet. Serenity.
Raiding parties, sea battles, mutinies, slaying of the firstborn.
Sunday afternoon walks, gardening exhibits.
Pillaging, keel hauling, treasure hunts, walking the plank.
Damn it, Rufus. Not everyone likes conflicts. I certainly don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, no, and no.
Yes, 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 yes.
On the contrary, I hate conflicts. Okay, I give up.
Ha! I knew it. You've still got a crush on her, don't you?
I'm going to pay her a visit. Meet me in front of the weapons shop in Little Venice. I'm gonna need emotional support and medical assistance.
Of course you will, you old
J'ai une
swine
assistance
buckler,
médicale.
you.
Il a fallu en faire des choses pour en arriver là.
Eh ben.
Qui chante bien.
Ok, ouais.
What amateur installed this? It's in need of realignment. What amateur
te la
installed
réaligner,
this?
d'accord.
It's in need of realignment. Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antennas?
C'est marrant ça. Ah d'accord, c'est le
Ah,
truc.
c'est le truc secret machin. Là.
Hey, you! Why are you sneaking around here?
You mean me?
Of course I mean you.
Ouais, c'est à moi que tu
Or do
parles
you
là.
have an invisible buddy with you?
Ha! If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a ninja.
Qu'est-ce qu'il est?
No way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden, using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's gadget shop.
Il te donne la
A
solution.
real ninja doesn't need gadgets. I can dissolve into thin air with my secret stealth powers.
Comment tu fous de sa gueule en
anytime.
fait, hein?
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Compris? Bon. J'aime bien la musique ici, j'aime bien.
Ça ambiance bien. Oh,
Oh, il a mis le costume et
oh
tout.
là là, il s'habille en mode tombeur.
Il est marrant comme ça.
Who would have thought that under that rough exterior, there was such a ridiculous sofa covering?
Ok.
C'est pas ridicule.
Huh. Whoever designed this pipe displays a refreshing lack of respect for any sense of efficiency. Hello? Testing, testing. Attention, attention. This is an important announcement. A comet is approaching the floating black market. I repeat,
Back market.
a comet is
C'est une vidéo,
approaching
ils
the
sont faits par
floating
Back
black market. In order to avoid panic, you should consider suicide as an option.
Tous ces
Fallait le
spies.
savoir que ça rejoignait ici.
Rufus, there you are.
Stay where you are. My optician knows karate.
But Rufus, it's me, Bozo.
You look ridiculous. Ridiculously good.
You don't think this hat makes my face look fat? And the ruffles pinch a little in the crotch.
Nah, it's supposed to be that way. Just right for a day. And is that aftershave I smell?
No, it's wolf repellent.
Oh, good. Thinking ahead. So you're all set then.
I don't know. Do you really think this is a good idea?
What are we doing here
On
again?
se rappelle plus ce qu'il voulait faire ici,
I'm
tu
beginning
sais.
to ask myself. I think the idea was that I should try to reconcile with my bambina.
With your freebooter manners, this is bound to go horribly wrong.
Actually, I know exactly what I need to say to her. I'm a little more concerned about her manners. Last time, she threw an axe at me.
I see. That explains the wooden leg.
What wooden leg?
Arr, that's my pirate. What wooden leg? What hook? You can't see her clearly anyway because of the eye patch, right?
Are you trying to give me courage in some really bizarre way?
Arr!
Well, I don't know really.
Of course, it's gonna be great.
Last time you said that, I got stuck on a reef.
Yes, but the view was fabulous. Come on, you big baby.
Oh, good grief. How did I get myself into this?
You nasty brat! How many times do I have to tell you that I didn't shoot your grandpa? Well, at least not on purpose.
Même pas exprès.
What? Bozo? Is that really you?
No.
Come on in. I don't want to have to dispose of the body of yet another noise pollution officer in the canal. Come on!
Mon con.
Elle lui dit rentre et
Now,
claque
you
la
tell
porte.
me exactly where you have been all this time.
Well, I was on my way to... what are you doing with that machete? Please calm down, will you? Aren't you and Hulk glad to see me?
Oh,
Mon con.
pas d'humeur, hein.
Come on, Bambina. You know exactly what's gonna happen. First, you're mad as a hornet, but as soon as I say this certain line... What's that?
Bonne nuit Lalo. Yayan, bonne nuit Yayan. Je suis resté sur Lalo. Bonne nuit Yayan.
En musique en plus.
Ah! Would you believe it? Can't hear myself talking over this din. I think you better leave now.
But...
Out! Now!
Cette musique m'a
Bercé.
envoûté. J'en ai perdu mes mots.
Did I just hear something? No. I
Merci
don't
d'être
think
passé, Yann.
doormats
Une bonne
can
nuit.
talk, right?
Et il se casse l'autre.
C'était pas mal le passage, j'ai bien aimé.
Don't believe it! I don't care if you're new to the neighborhood. Even if Brad Pitt, in person, stood at my door carrying cake, I would still take my nails on him. What the? Who are you?
I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
Con. Délire pas elle, hein.
What have you got on offer?
Pas être seul dans ce moment.
Specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker. Do you think that's the smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
I think I lost my way.
Yeah, I think so too. But I've got good news for you. It's not gonna happen anymore in the future.
Because then I'll know my way around?
Because you won't be able to walk, that's why.
Somehow you remind me of my girlfriend. At least one particular third of her.
Is she that fat?
No, I was talking about the temperamental part of her.
Fat and cranky then.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Captain? Ha! Does it make you a captain these days? If you only just manage to keep a rusty junk trawler afloat? The only captain I know is Captain Seagull up in Bellevue. But I'll take Bozo any day over that puffed up imbecile.
So, you know him?
I'm currently wearing his underwear, if you really must
Okay.
know.
Pourquoi?
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
Who would have thought that under that there was such...
Oh, Rufus, do you really think that's a good idea?
You're not gonna give up just like that, are you?
To tell you the truth.
Come on, one more time.
Stupid door-to-door salesman! When will you ever learn? If you prefer to have a full set of legs, you should never, ever... You again! Come on in. Come on! You've got some nerve showing up here again!
I'm just like a boomerang. Wait, that wasn't a suggestion. Come on, Bambina. Can we skip this bit? All I
Avec
have
l'autre
to
qui se
do is say
repointe.
my line and...
C'est marrant ce passage, j'aime bien.
Oh, sole mio, la 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 la.
Ah, not again! How am I supposed to concentrate while he's yowling like that?
You know, I find it quite romantic.
Out! Now!
You just don't know the right moves.
Wasn't my fault. It was that gondolier. His caterwauling totally killed the romantic mood. I hope he's not gonna show up again. And the junk crabs get him.
Yeah, right. The what?
Junk crabs. Those pesky parasites that hang out in flotsam. Those critters are a real plague. Rumor has it they came to the floating black market, stowed away in transportation crates.
Oh, you mean junk crabs. Forget those pests. Who needs a plague of parasites when you've got Rufus? You take care of your bambina. I'll see to this gondolier.
Ugh. Do you really think it's worth all this trouble?
Actually,
no problem. I'll wait here a while then.
You can use the time to reflect upon your mistakes. Huh. Hello? Testing, testing. Attention, attention. Will the captain, your trawler is on fire. And your wife is fooling around.
En fait, il dit toujours une connerie différente. Hein. Je savais pas qu'il y avait d'autres dialogues.
Oh, sole mio.
Huh, I wish I could remember. Is sugar in the tank good or bad for the engine? Well, there's only one way to find out. Ah, right. It was bad. Thought so. It's really dark here, but not so dark that I'll have to use my legendary sonar hearing. After all, I have the brightest eyes in the whole southwest quadrant. Breathing all that mercury vapor when I was a kid is finally paying off. Ouch! Oh, ha! Oh! Nothing happened. Ha! Got it!
Stronzo! Sei un matto! Make me a poof with my new sacco di aria! Now I must go to il doctor to get a replacement!
That was funny. A music stand? Uh-oh, that spells trouble. The mating song of the junk crabs.
Blasted religious nuts! You just don't get it, do you? If you want to meet Jamaica, keep it up and I'll help you on your way. What the? What do you want this time? Yeah, don't even think about...
Oh, Rufus, do you really think that's a good idea?
You're not gonna give up.
To tell you the
Come on.
door-to-door salesman. When? Well, if you prefer to have a full set of... You again. Come on in. Come on. You've got some nerve showing up here again.
I'm just like a boomerang. Wait, that wasn't a suggestion. Come on, Bambina. Can we skip this bit? All I have to do is say my line and...
Do you hear the noise, dear? I'm getting annoyed here. A jackal settled in our clock. They reckon about as if to mock. The noise is past bearing if I am not erring. A jackal in the chronograph are having a laugh.
Ah, not again! How am I supposed to concentrate while he's yowling like that?
You know, I find it quite romantic.
Out! Now!
Ha! Gotcha!
Oh, so let me. Somebody should tell them that polka dots are totally out. Cool. A freely accessible dumpster with expired drugs. Expired tranquilizers. Huh, better than nothing. Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
So, what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well...
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
See you later.
Not if I see you first.
Yoo-hoo! I'm new here. Are there any sites you would recommend?
Very funny. I'm blind, just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me! From here, you know, you've got a great view of the marketplace.
Oh, that explains a lot of the noises I've been hearing lately.
What do you hear then? Any news or exciting rumors?
Sorry to disappoint you, but that rhythmic background music drowns out everything. Except for occasional cheering coming from the arena.
I'd noticed that music too.
I wish it were possible to switch it off somehow. Too bad I've run out of earworm repellent.
Have you been to Bellevue recently?
Very funny.
You're blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
What's up with that arena?
I've been wondering about that myself. All I know is that it's a cauldron-shaped pit in the center of the marketplace. Some kind of sporting competition is held there, involving platypuses, I think, and water.
Water?
Yes. Luckily, they've now built a railing around the arena.
Wait a minute. What is that?
Boo boo boo! Peekaboo! Get lost!
See you later.
Not if I see you first.
Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Super diffuse. Hey, you can say what you like about those black market bums, but they have good taste in music.
It's empty, if you don't count all the creepy crawlies.
That isn't the secret knock.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. The secret knock goes...
You fool. Now you've given it away. Let me in.
First, the knock.
All right. Now can I come in?
No, wait. I got that wrong. That was the old knock.
What? But...
I know. It's a shame we changed it. The old one was much easier to remember. Nevertheless, we're using the new knock now.
And how does it go?
It's a secret.
Oh, darn it. An out-of-the-way door in a dark alley. I wonder where it leads. Run! You're free! But don't get lost.
Ancora? Oh, stupido! Stupido ganzo cretino!
Oh, yeah.
Do you really think...
You're not gonna give...
To tell you...
Come on.
Bring it, Girl Scouts! You will regret your persistence as soon as I find out why my string gun won't... You again! Come on in! Come on! You've got some nerve showing up!
I'm just like a... Wait. Come on, Bambina. Can we skip this bit? All I have to do is say my line and...
The noise, dear, I'm getting annoyed here. A chakra settled in our clock, they reckon about as if to mock. The noise is aspering, if I am not erring. A chakra in the chronograph are having a laugh. I'm shaken, awaken, if I'm not mistaken. A chakra nesting in a clock, they racket about in the tickety-tock. Clickety-clickety-click, clickety-clickety-clickety-click, clickety-clickety-click, clickety-clickety, rattle-rock, tickety-click, and a scatter-gankle, zoom, tang, rumble, grumble, singer, kaboom, oopsie-daisy, clatter, ouch, I'm out, excluded, if I'm not deluded. A pinch-out architect that rummage our chronometer. It's late and I'm tired, if I'm not ill. Junk that caused a dreadful noise in our time measurement device. What's that now? You're kidding? Trumpets and fiddling. What the crap? I'm going to snaps in ice, risk of skidding. How can I sleep with junk traps near the ear? What to my sorrow? I fear, my dear, we have to ex our wedding tomorrow.
Ah, not again!
Ho, 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 ho.
What a sight! Go ahead, Bozo! Say it!
Whoa. Now comes the interesting bit.
Why, hello, doll. Come here often.
Oh, Bozo.
Wow. 6 words that open the gate to a whole new world. I don't want to bother the two of them. Wait a second. What am I saying? Hello? Rufus is back. Darn it. They can't hear me.
Huh? What the?
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll have the same again.
She's cool. Why, hello, doll. Come here often?
What did you say?
Why, hello, doll. Come here often?
Is that supposed to be funny?
But...
First, you drag me off, and then you try to be cute? Why hasn't it occurred to you that I might be well and truly pissed off?
Why, hello, doll. Come here often?
Whoa!
Forain.
No brawling in my bar. This may be the favorite hangout of the lowest scum in town, but some rules still apply, you know.
He started it.
I haven't done a thing.
He's got a
C'est pas moi,
point.
c'est lui.
Running around like an idiot ain't a crime.
Hey!
But maybe being an idiot is.
I said, hey! You're lucky I don't hit women.
Go ahead and try.
Maybe I'll start by giving you a good spanking.
If you fancy a broken jaw, be my guest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here in the floating black market, we settle our differences in a civilized manner. There is only one way to get you two to quit your bickering. Platypus Bataka.
Bataka. Ah, les tenues.
Bring it on.
Oh, elle est belle. Non Et Mimi.
Oh, la meuf à moitié walpée, mais alors le mec habillé comme une peluche. La logique.
Let's get ready for another violent round of Platypus Bataka. And fight! Eternal Hemorrhage. One kick
That doesn't mean a thing. I let her win on purpose. On the other hand, it might not be a bad idea to train my infamous Rufus reflexes. What an ugly training dummy. I will beat it up with great pleasure. Not that I really need any training. All right, I'll give it a try just this once. I meant to do that. I wanted to let him win too, just this once. I meant to do that. I wanted to let him win too, just this once. That put him in his place. Now this must have permanently improved my reflexes.
Bring it on!
It's on! Let's get ready for another violent round of Classico Spartaka! And fight!
Ow!
Rage mode! Finish him! Stay on that! Spill his guts! Spill his guts! Spill his guts! Spill his guts!
That was fun. That was fun. Maybe you're not the little idiot I took you for after all.
That's because people tend to overlook my true greatness. Now all I have to do is persuade your two other aspects.
I'm sure you'll find a way. And I should know. The others are a part of me. To tell you the truth, I liked you right from the start. You are a lot like Cletus, only without his attitude and his misguided sense of superiority.
That's true. I'm totally laid back.
And you exude a certain air of neglect that makes you very attractive to women.
Thanks. I think.
I'd better stay here until you manage to persuade the other two. I must admit that I'm actually a little jealous. Totally weird, isn't it? Hey, Rufus. Getting anywhere? It's beginning to feel like the ceiling is coming down on me.
I warned you. I told you my plasma gun wasn't made for indoor skeet shooting.
So sue me.
It feels pretty strange to talk to 1/3 of your personality about the other 2/3.
Why? Nobody knows them better than I do.
You got a point there. I'm having problems persuading Baby Goal.
No kidding. And she's the gullible part of me. You could tell her almost anything, and she'd believe you.
Yeah, but I'm having problems persuading Lady Goal.
I can imagine. She can be such a brat sometimes.
That's no way to talk about her.
But it's true. She's a spoilt brat.
Well, I think she's cool.
If you like her that much, why don't you invite her to dinner?
I don't know.
Go ahead, then.
You aren't jealous, are you?
Of myself? Nonsense, that would be totally weird.
No weirder than anything else that happened today. I know I can do this.
Then hurry. Gulliver is about to run out of mugs.
Then why do you keep smashing them against the wall after you empty them?
Just because. Live with it.
Bon, on va s'arrêter là. On aura pas mal avancé quand même. On a réussi à convaincre Funky Goal.
Ouais.
On manquera plus qu'à convaincre les deux autres personnalités de Goal, donc
Baby
et Lady. Merci à tous ceux qui sont passés sur le stream. On se dit à demain pour la suite. Demain, on convaincra les deux autres personnalités. Et puis on vous souhaite une bonne soirée. Et on vous dit à demain et tchuss.
Désolé.